Live from the harbor station is the Vector Spaceman Show. Now, here's your host, Vector Spaceman.
Hello, Space Cadets! It's your old pal Vector Spaceman. We're back at it again, coming to you live once more from Harbor Station, broadcasting on all frequencies to our beautiful planet Earth. Now, whether you're watching us live or catching us after the show, don't you know we're oh so glad to have you on board. Thanks for helping us to make outer space the place to be. How you doing, Doc? Good to see you. I hope you're having yourself a fine Wednesday. It's Wednesday, August 31st, 2022, everybody. Welcome back to the brand new show, Space Cadets. Second show of the week, last show of the week, last show of the month at that. It's a shorter schedule this week as we continue to make behind-the-scenes improvements to the program and ready some more exceptional content, like our oh-so-well-received 2.0 model special this past Saturday. Remember that you can catch the replay of that event as well as the animated special feature over on the Vector Spaceman YouTube page right now. Definitely our most popular show to date. If it's your very, very first time tuning in, then hey, welcome aboard. This is the Vector Spaceman Show, and I am your host, Vector Spaceman. We've been off the air for so long, Space Cadets, that we haven't really had any chance to catch up on some of the games that we love. It's our first gaming stream since our return, and we're kicking it off with one of our all-time favorites. Stick around to see what's happening tonight. If you missed the last show, we started decking out the new station with some background assets. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we made last night, you guys. Here, let me toggle the volume down here. We'll put on the station music. And let's head on over to the desk here because we got a little something new in the background, as you can see. Here we go, over to the desk. There we go. Check this out, you guys. We got a fully functional, rotating, masked up, looking proper slushy machine that we started working on last night on our very first art asset stream for the new station. We haven't got it integrated into, redeems yet, but that'll be the next step. Right now, we got it all animated up. It looks so nice and swirly. We can adjust the different, volumes of liquid within each tank. It's going to be great. So right now, we've got orbital orange. We've got lunar blue raspberry. And we still got to find a proper name for that third mystery flavor there. If you guys have any suggestions, you let me know. All right, let's head on out of here. Walking on out. And back to the screen. And of course, you can see it in the background over there. Okay, you guys. Space Cadets. Tonight, we're diving back into the depths of time-traveling, bug-stomping mech mastery with Into the Breach Advanced Edition. Now, the update to this game released right before we took our 1-month hiatus to prep for our 2.0 special. We managed to try out a couple of new teams before the break, but since then we haven't picked the game up even once. So tonight we're picking up right where we left off, trying out new units, new pilots, new strategies, all in the service of saving the planet. Aren't we heroic, Space Cadets? Oh, you know what? I was so excited about showing off the slushy machine that we got back there that I forgot to promote our different channels here. Remember, you guys, that if you want to stay up to date with all of our broadcasts so that you never ever miss a show, or you want to check out some of our past performances, including that 2.0 model special from the weekend, then be sure to follow Vector Spaceman on Twitter, YouTube, and right here on Twitch. Now, let's head on over. Let's not tarry, let's not dally, let's not waste any time. Let's put our gaming hands on, you guys. Ellie, how you doing? Hiya, Spaceman. Welcome back to regular scheduled programming streams. Yes, indeed. We're trying to be a little more consistent now that the big show's all over and done with. You know, get some mileage out of all the stuff that we put together. Pillabird, nice to see ya. Pilla, did you see what we finished up off stream from yesterday's little art broadcast here? I'll head back over to the desk for a second. And zip, 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 zippity zip. Check it out, you guys. We've got our slushy machine working as intended. Masked up and rotating, animated, looking real swell. Now we just got to get that integrated into redeems, and we'll have a little tasty treat for the Space Cadets that they can spend cadet credits on. That'll be fun. That'll be great. Again, all done within OBS. This is looking great. We're learning a whole lot of new ways to make cool stuff for the program here. All right, let's head on out of here. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. And we're back. So let's head on over to our slightly updated gaming screen, you guys. Here we are. Some of the dimensions are a little changed, but otherwise pretty much what we're used to. This will be the next stage that I'd like to see revamped with a 2.0 aesthetic. Maybe even get some custom overlays to match whatever we're playing or watching or what have you. Projects. But as I said, tonight we are going to be playing some Into the Breach. If you're not familiar with the game, it's all about, well, I guess, commanding little pixelated mech units trying to save the planet in sort of a looping timeline roguelike sort of conceit. It's a pretty fun game. I recommend it to just about everybody. Oh, Disco, nice to see ya. Thanks for that hydrate redeem, you guys. Of course, that goes out to all of our space cadets. If you've got some liquids nearby, if you want to stay a little fluidated, please indulge. Blink, there we go. Bottoms up, you guys. Tonight we're drinking a lovely concoction. A 50-50 blend of orange juice and black cherry cranberry juice. Very sweet, very delicious. Hola, ¿cómo estás, ese? I need to tell you, I am the true payaso in here, not Buffy. Is that right? Is Buffy up in here? I had not noticed. Friends of the channel all about. It's nice to see you again, Disco. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Wow, that's an amalgamation of a juice if I've ever heard it. Yes, but so delish. So good, so good. Let's pop on. Thanks for that, Pillowbird. Thanks for the little head pats. Let's pop on our brand new game in hands here. Arms, game in hands. There we go. That sort of wibble and wobble as we move around. Fantastic. And let's crank up the game volume here. And let's get into it, shall we? Yes, we love our game in hands. Okay, you guys, it's Into the Breach. It's serious mech hours right here. Doing great, became an artist for mini fridges. Still the only true mini fridge got. Well, I'm happy for you, Disco. I am happy for you. It's a new game, you guys. Alright, so, as I said, big update to this title. So far we've unlocked 2 new mech units and completed their, well, I guess, timelines, if you will. We're going to keep going down the line here. We're going to unlock the next one, who apparently are called the Mist Eaters. Airborne particles provide the material necessary for nanobots to repair these mechs. Ah, so how's this one going to work? Let's inspect. We have a thruster mech. Smokes and damages to a tile while dashing away. Okay. But does self-damage. Okay, so this is going to be very similar to the hazard mechs, I guess. Are these all going to do damage to themselves? And then is there going to be, aha, a healing effect. Standing on smoke repairs mechs and removes smoke. Interesting. So smoke and deal damage to a tile while dashing away. Damage equal to distance traveled. Now that is interesting. And we can up the range on that. That's pretty baller. So if we get a big long straightaway, we can, well, literally hit it and quit it, as it were. The Smog Mech. What's this one do? Damage and apply fire to a tile while adding smoke to adjacent tiles. That's going to be very useful. Damages and applies fire. So effectively 2 damage per turn. More smoke, more damage. And the Control Mech. What's a Control Mech do? Control shot. Temporarily control... Excuse me? Temporarily control a unit so we can move around enemy units. That's going to be great. Could we move them into hazards like water and lava or off cliffs or something like that? We're going to have to find out. Plus, it's a flying mech. I enjoy that. We have 2 flying mechs on the team. Okay, you guys. What pilot do we want to take? This is a really good one here. You know what? I shouldn't have said that we didn't pick up the game at all. Because after our last playthrough of Into the Breach, we didn't get all of the achievements for the team we were working on. So I went back and I finished up those achievements, but I unlocked a new, how you say, pilot along the way. Kai Miller here, who actually has a really cool effect. Mechs get boosted, which I believe means they can move a little extra and damage a little extra if they have full health. Otherwise, they get -1 movement. The Technician ability, I forget what that one is. We'll have to figure that out. But that might be a great ability to put on this Smog mech, because then we're going to effectively be doing 3 damage per turn. Because this is kind of like a backline mech right here. You want to keep that away from enemies, so we're going to keep that at full health most of the time. I think we're going to do that. We're going to pop you in there, Kai Miller. Alright, let's launch you guys. So, we are going to go for advanced content. Yeah, we want all the new stuff. On hard mode. So far, we've managed to beat all of the new teams on hard mode on 2 islands. So we're going to see if we can't keep that streak up. Like Sisyphus we return, mechanically cleansing timelines. Alright, where to start? Detritus, I always think, is a good place to start, because we can often get that mission that lets us use the, what is it called? The waste removal unit, or whatever, that does huge AoE damage. But really it all comes down to looking at what the leader unit for each island is, because that's going to be what we have to fight at the end. Oh, thanks for the stretch, Disco. Let's all stretch out, you guys. Let's limber up. So I think we're going to see Rust Corporation here. We don't want to go here because those spider leaders are an absolute killer. I think we'll probably go for Detritus, followed by the Ice Island. That's probably going to be our go-to here. Alright, let's get it started then. Alright, so remember, we have to complete 4 zones before we get to the island boss. So where do we want to prioritize? We want to get lots of these stars, because that's going to allow us to buy stuff. And we want to keep our power grid nice and high as well, which can be earned by these lightning bolt symbols. Okay, kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid. We can probably do that, because they're going to give us an acid dealing unit for that one. Kill 5 or fewer enemies. I don't know if we can guarantee that. I'm thinking we start here, go silos, and then probably this one, or this one. So we should probably start with silos then, on the off chance that we get a time pod that'll help us out. I want to say hi, have a wonderful day, taking a whole week off Twitch and Discord for my mental health and also for my birthday. Not my birthday yet. Multiple said happy birthday timer for the, well, I will say happy birthday in advance, Disco, just in case we don't catch you on the day of. This is our last stream of the week, so we might not catch you. Oh, but you said you're taking a whole week off, so maybe we'll be back on in time for that. But we'd love to hear it. And of course, thanks for tuning in, Disco. We always appreciate it. Alright, you guys, let's get started with the silo mission here. We gotta defend the VIPs, which are going to be these little units here, it looks like. They are surrounded by Vex spawns. I feel like we can do this one, though. Especially since we can control the movement of enemy units. Alright, so we're gonna put flying mech here. We're gonna put big damage dealing mech here. And we will put our science mech, who has 4 movement. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, probably safe there. Alright, let's get it started. Now tell me what your effect is here, Kai Miller. Explain this to me again. Okay, so, Technician. Not telling me what that means. Technician, repair... Oh my goodness, hold on! That's such a great move then. Repairs 1 HP at the start of each turn. At the start of each turn, and while full health, mech does more damage. I should have given that to the plane mech there, to that boost and fly away one. Alright, well, now we know. We can swap that out between missions. Okay, that's got 2, 2, 4. These two are both infected, so... Show me the range on this. Temporarily controlled. Does it have to be adjacent to an enemy? I suppose we're about to find out, huh? Here's what we're going to do. Move you into the way. Oh, we can't move you out of the way? These little VIP trucks? Ah, okay, so we can move them. They've got a little effect. Near empty gas tanks only allows for 2 move actions. Okay. We are going to move you right here. Then we can boost over to here. Ooh, got a Chivo for that. Do 4 damage with the reverse thrusters. Nice. Actually, we should pay attention to what Chivos we're trying to unlock here. Move enemies with control shots 120 spaces in one game? Ooh. That might be a little difficult. Heal 12 damage over the course of a single island? We might get that just because we have a self-healing unit. We might be able to cheese that one. Alright, let's blow you up here, fella. That's going to do a big chunk of change. And now we can walk this one right onto the spawn, block the next spawn unit. End turn. Excellent start, you guys. We're making gains here. We can probably keep doing that too, huh? Show me this guy. We can do 2 damage plus 1 fire damage. And then if we really wanted to... Show me how this works. I can't move him through my own guys. Okay, that is very important to know. Show me this guy's attack. Is it just 1 damage target, then bounce backwards? So he's going to hit this and bounce backwards. Interesting. Okay, how far can we move him? You know what? I think we can just move him up here. That'll do enough damage to take him right out. And pop some smoke. We really got to take care of this guy though, huh? And we're way too close for comfort around these spawns, so let's zip our guys out of the way. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to sit down right here, hit the heal command, and we're just going to tank 1 point of damage as we block a spawn. Okay, show me who's attacking first. You are. Gotta be adjacent, huh? I'll tell you what. We can do decent damage here. Smoke him out. I can move into here. That's going to heal me. We can walk this guy onto where the attack is going to take place, and he'll attack his own guy. This is all coming up Spaceman right now. Looks like we're going to take 1 point of damage from collision, but that's all right. Let's see it all play out, huh? kill your own guy. Get spawn killed. Fantastic. And they're acidifying one another. Beauty. Two guys attacking this building right here. Don't love that. We're gonna have to move some of these guys around. Now, how do we count? Okay, so currently we've moved them 6 spaces. We're probably not going to get that Chivo unless we go for a 4-island run, which means we probably won't get it on this run, because we're only going to do 2 islands if we can. Hey, Vector, I'ma be lurking. Thank you, Kieran. You know we appreciate it. I hope you're having yourself a fine Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. Always nice to see our very important frog up in the chat. Alright, Spaceman, how do we want to do this one? I am important. No arguments there, huh? Yep, take care, Kieran. Thanks for dropping by. Well, we could kill that Firefly with our thruster mech, no problem. And we only have to survive this one last turn, so... Oh no, he's all out of gas. Maybe we could just pop him in the way then. You know, that might work. That might work. Just tank a point of damage. Because if we do that, we can move down here. We can drop fire on you, smoke this guy out, cancel his attack. And then we can just move him out of the way, so he's not dealing any damage. Heal up here, just for good measure. Heal 12 damage over the course of a single island. We're on our way for that. And yeah, end turn. Mission accomplished. VIPs are defended. That's what it's all about, you guys. I kind of like this team right here. I kind of wish that that technician ability was on a better... or was on a different pilot. So having the arrogant boost and the technician on a backline mech is kind of a waste. So should we put Kai Miller into the thruster mech? That might be the wise thing to do, huh? Let's take a look at this next one we're hitting up. We gotta kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid. Okay, well, in that case, if they give us an acid unit, then I'm not gonna worry about it at the moment, I don't think. Because we're gonna get acid dropping all over the place. Alright, we're gonna keep our setup that we got for right now. Go like this, we want to go like this, and we want to go like that. Acid unit, more like absolute unit. Speaking of absolute units, you guys, check out who's up in the chat. It's Corey Ojo, one of our all-time favorites. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right, Corey. I'm having a fine Wednesday. It's our second stream since coming back from our 2.0 special, as you know. But it's our last show of the week. We're taking a shorter week this week, giving ourselves a little more extra time to work on this and that. We've been making some updates to the station. We're going to be making some more updates to overlays and things like that. You know, I want to give myself some time. Don't want to lose all of my creative juice, you know? Trying to keep up with the streams each and every day. So it'll be a little more relaxed scheduling for a little while. Yes, the updates are going to be lit. Oh yeah, most definitely. Here, check this out. We'll head back to the station screen for a sec. Check out what we made last night. I added a Slurpee machine to the station. You can see it if we go behind the desk. There it is. We've got all sorts of flavors. We've got orbital orange. We've got here. Let me put the overlay off. We've got blue raspberry, lunar blue raspberry, and we've got some sort of mystery green flavor as well that we still have to name. Yeah, the movement, right? Yeah, that's all animated within OBS, actually. We actually got it set up all in software. It's really cool stuff. Taste the space, yeah, right? Our little tagline there. Taste that space, you guys. Very 80s aesthetic. But yeah, I thought that turned out pretty well, if you ask me. Okay, we're heading back to the gaming screen. Here we are. Woo! We're playing some Into the Breach tonight. This lovely little tactical board game type, pixelated mech game type dealio. That's amazing. I'm excited for the future upgrades. Yeah, so I'm thinking this whole gaming setup screen that we've got right here is going to be the next thing to get the 2.0 improvement. We've made a few slight changes to the way it's set up right now. We can see more of the screen. We've got the new chat overlay, of course. But I'd still like to make a few more changes so that it matches the new 2.0 aesthetic. We'll get there. We'll get there. Was even thinking we might do some program-specific overlays or something like that for when we're doing stuff that we tend to spend a lot of time on here on the show. So we'll see how that all turns out. But hey, thanks for stopping by, Corey. How are you doing today? Are you having yourself a fine Wednesday? Are you having yourself a good week? I hope everything's going all right. Here's a question for you guys, a random question. I was just having a brief discussion over text with some folks a second ago about whether people remembered yo-yo balls. Did any of you guys know what a yo-yo ball is? It was like a yo-yo for people who couldn't figure out yo-yos. It was like a plastic ball with a spring mechanism in it, so that when you'd throw it like a yo-yo, it would always come back. And I remember having one of those growing up. Yo-yo balls, so we know about yo-yo balls, right? I wanted a yo-yo ball but didn't get them. Oh, did you get stuck having to mess with a regular old yo-yo? See, I thought yo-yo balls were the coolest thing when I had one. But looking back on it, yeah, it's kind of for dumb kids who can't figure out how to do proper yo-yo tricks. I think I redeemed those at the arcade often. Ah, I see. Nice little cheap little prize. Did I get rid of the monthly VIP redeem? I did for the moment, yes, because I actually went and gave out some, I guess, more permanent VIP statuses for some of the people who were involved with the 2.0 special. You might have noticed that your chat messages show up a little differently. Ellie and Corey and others. I was half decent at using a regular yo-yo, though. Nice. See, that's what it takes. You got to push yourself. You got to learn real skills. Skills would pay bills. You know, it's like people who ride skateboards versus people who ride scooters. It's basically just a skateboard with handles. But you ride that skateboard, you start learning how to fall and bust your teeth and break your bones and toughen up. Which is why Spaceman, you know, was a guy who rode a scooter. Real men skate. Real manly men. Skaters. Oh, Neff's up in the chat with the hydrate redeem. Make me drinking more drinks. All right, thanks, Neff. Everybody, of course, you know, if you got drinks nearby, clink, clink. Get in on the action, you guys. I have an electric scooter. It's friggin' lit. Yo. So that's a little different. Oh, wait. You mean like an electric scooter, like with the handlebars and everything? Or an electric scooter like one of those electric Vespas or something like that? Either way, still pretty rad. Or never ride a skateboard again like Rig. Do you have one bad experience? Neff, did you get that pizza after the special? I actually had pizza the night of the special, so yes. Hey. Little victories right there. Way to go, Neff. Living very large. Wish I could skate, but had no sense of balance. Okay, with the handlebars. Yo, there used to be, like, I've seen cities who have had, like, influxes of these electric scooter companies who will just, like, post up and they'll have these scooters that you can rent, and there's usually an app involved. I forget the name of the specific company, but I was seeing scooters littered all over the place for like a year. And I was always thinking, like, how many of those do you lose just to, like, people picking them up and throwing them in a truck and taking them off somewhere? He busted his knee longboarding and never wanted to longboard again. Still has knee problems to this day. Oh, geez, that's too bad. Rip Riggs' knees. Our condolences go out to our friend Regal's poor mangled cartilage. I have an electric bike that I love. Electric bikes are pretty rad. I got a friend who's got an electric bike, and she's got it rigged up with like an alternating sort of thing that boosts the speed above like what's street legal. So that when she really wants to put the power to it, she can just let it rip. And then she's got solar powered panels that she can attach to it. Like, this person is really into electric bikes. Alright, I think our deployment is confirmed here. How is Neff doing tonight? Thanks for tuning in. You know, we appreciate it. Always nice to see Neff on the show. Okay, this is not a great setup. I'm getting targeted all over the place. I'm chilling. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. It's a chill kind of evening. It's our last show of the week. Shorter week this week. So we can spend some time this weekend working on more improvements to the station. Oh, Neff, you probably didn't see. Check it out, check it out, check it out. We're at the desk. I got my Slurpee machine finished. And look, it rotates, and it waves, and it does all kinds of stuff. We started working on this last night, and we got it finished up off stream after the fact. It's fantastic. We've got our orbital orange, we've got our blue raspberry flavor there, and we've got some sort of mystery radioactive green that we still have to name. Taste the space, you guys. Taste the space. This was all done in OBS. I'm so pleased. It's almost as good as our airlock. Check that out, you guys. Bing bong, there it goes again with the steam. Can't get enough of that. Ah, that's always so good. Where were we? Back to the screen. So awesome. And now I just need to try and rig it up to our redeems, because I can actually adjust the levels in the tank by globetrotting green. That's not bad, Ellie. That's not bad. Or something to do with Earth, right? Yeah. Or Soylent Green? Could we make it sci-fi sort of esque? Just imply that it's ground up space cadets? I don't know. Green is your signature color. That's true. That's true. You would be partial to the green. But yeah, if we might, here, we'll take another detour here. Back to, whoops, how do we get here so fast? Ooh. Back to the screen here. Yeah, we can actually adjust the levels that are in those tanks. So I want to rig up some sort of redeem that lets space cadets drain the tanks, and then maybe something special happens if they go too far. Maybe it starts to spark or explode or something like that, and we have to get it fixed. Who knows? We'll see what we can put together. We've got plenty of ideas on how to make this station cool. Alright, but tonight we've got to kill bugs, you guys. We got to squash some alien bugs. And how are we going to do that? Alright, so we can do 3 damage effectively off of this attack. This guy has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 health, so we're going to want to... Oh, 2E, how you doing? Coming in with the Raiders. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the show. Nice to make your acquaintances. Let's back out for a second here, and let everybody soak it all in. How do you guys do? I'm Vector Spaceman. Welcome to the Vector Spaceman Show. You're tuning into Harbor Station. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Nice to meet you all. Hello, hello. 2E, you've become such a supporter of the channel. We love it so much. We're ever grateful. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you had yourself a fine stream and a fine evening. You guys, welcome to the program. It's our second show of the week, our last show of the week at that, and our last show of the month, of course. This is the Vector Spaceman Show, where we like to share all things, well, all the things that we like to love and love to share. Space-themed and whatnot. We do games, we do singing, we do art streams, we do all sorts of stuff. Hello, Purified. Nice to meet ya. Welcome to the show. Welcome, Raiders, indeed. Tonight we were just playing ourselves a little Into the Breach. In fact, the background music for that game is still going on in my ears. I forgot to switch that off. One of our all-time favorite games that got a big update the other month that we didn't get a whole lot of time to spend with before we went on our hiatus before our big 2.0 special show, which in case any of you guys missed that, you can always check it out over on our Vector Spaceman YouTube page. You can watch that in perpetuity for all time. The summer event, or sorry, the live 2D event of the summer, so well received. Everybody had such a great time and so many talented performers involved. You guys definitely check it out. It's probably the greatest thing we've ever done here on the channel. Alright, where was I? Let's get our gaming hands back on. Let's head back to the screen. We're squashing bugs and saving worlds in mechs tonight. Right now we gotta kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid and protect some emergency batteries. That's these here. We've got some fun new mech units. Here's what I want to do. How far can I move this guy with our movement ability? Oh, not that far, huh? Well, alright then. I'm sure that we can get this guy finished off with our super buff backline artillery mech here. Once we acidify him. As for this fella, we're kind of not in range, huh? Smoke and deal damage. So, you know what? We should do that. We'll cancel the attack by smoking him out. We'll drop 2 on this guy and fire, which is going to apply another point of damage at the start of the next turn, so it's effectively 3, so that'll take care of him. We won't lose any grid defense here. As for this guy, we can sort of just sidestep him, or better yet, we can pop down here, and we can actually move this Scion into the way so he takes a little bit of chip damage. I think that's the play here, cadets. So we're gonna acidify, we're gonna boost, we're gonna drop bombs, and we're going to move. There we go. That's the turn. Let's see it all play out. Dead from fire, a little bit of impact damage. This unit right here is giving all the other enemy units an extra point of health. So we want to try and take him out as soon as we can. Kind of boxed in here, but luckily this mech has got flying. So we can move him out of the way. I actually think this is a good place to be. We can move this fella right up here. He'll take out his own guy, do a bit of damage here, and he's going to block a spawn on next turn. That's a win if you ask me. Now, this thruster mech, really cool ability. Or sorry, that's not the one that has the ability, it's this mech right here. Standing on smoke repairs mechs and removes smoke. So that's great. We can bring our thruster mech up here, clear that smoke away, heal ourselves. And then we can a boost away, take him right out. Then we'll acidify this fella. Drop bombs. And there we go, we're halfway to our objective. Enemy turn, let's see what they've got. We're playing on hard mode and we're trying for a 2-island victory tonight. Now to be fair, I haven't tried the new, like, insane difficulty yet. But I want to try to get through all of the new mech teams before we try something like that. Alrighty, what can we do here? Tell you what we'll do. Maybe not, maybe not. I think we'll block this spawn. We have to kill 2 more. We can definitely get 1 here at least. We acidify you. Then here's what I think we do. Kind of a risky play, but I think I know what I'm doing here. No, because it only heals for 1, doesn't it? The smoke. Okay. Alright, there is a safer way to do this. Which is just to stand here, heal up, use the artillery to kill this one. Okay. 1 more acidified enemy to take out, and we'll be good, and there's just 1 turn left. So we've kind of got this in the bag here, cadets. Check this. We'll just move him out of the way. Such a cool ability. And drop you in the way. Acid. There we go. Canceled attack. And heal some more because we are trying to get this right here. Heal 12 damage over the course of a single island. We're halfway there at the moment. I've definitely used healing abilities already. I wonder if it just applies to the smoke healing effect that it has. We shall find out because we've got 2 missions left on this island. Alright, let's hit end turn. And that should be it for this mission. Another successful mission, you guys. We had friend of the show, Ellie Azure, up in here earlier, and I always thought that it would be a great, if this game had a modding scene, it would be a great mod to put the members of Nova Swarm up into there. You know what, why don't we go ahead and give a shout out to Nova Swarm. Fellow virtual streamers extraordinaire. You guys should definitely check them out. I do actually have Into the Breach, but I haven't played it yet. I'm sure you've mentioned that before. And I've actually looked into whether there were any mods for this game that added new pilots or new mechs or anything like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there is. But I always thought it would be great to try to get Ellie and Regal and Lyra as characters into the game. That would be pretty slick. That would be the definition of on-brand, as it were. Also, welcome to the show, Rig. Thought I'd tune in before stream. Well, thanks so much. We love to see you. Oh, there seem to be some on Nexus mods. Oh my goodness. I'm going to discover a new hobby. Rig, sorry about your knees. Ellie was telling us that you had a longboarding wipeout in the past. Alright, what mission do we want to take on next? Destroy the acid vats. That one's pretty easy, and it's going to get us some nice reputation, corporate reputation stars. Yeah, I think we'll go for this one, and then we can decide if we want this grayed out one, or if we want one of these ones that's going to give us more power grid defense. There's a mod that adds in Kamina. Sorry, Kamina from Gurren Lagann. That's rad. Between the knee and the ankle, it's definitely the weak leg. So weak. Well, that's why you've got two, I suppose. From Gurren, yeah. You know, I never saw Gurren Lagann the series. I only saw the film. I saw the film while I was in Japan once. I was a little confused, but I think I got the gist of it. I thought it was a pretty cool concept. Alright, we gotta destroy these vats. They've got 2 health each. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's get out there. And let's do some damage. Gynax trigger stuff is pretty confusing most time. I don't know about that. Did Gynax... Oh, wait, hold on. Was it still Gynax? Were they still Gynax when they were doing Furikuri? That's gotta be one of my all-time favorite series. Animation-wise. I don't know if I've talked about that on the show before. Like, that's one of the only series that I can stand listening to in English. They did do Furikuri. Alright, gotcha. And Eva, of course. Love me some Eva. And Panty and Stocking, which I didn't watch as much, but I do love the style of it, though. The style of it. Got off easy, though. Had another border I know spiral fracture her leg in 5 places and break a wrist in the same fall. That is some championship wipeout right there. Good golly. I guess you really did get off easy, Rig. Knock on wood, thank you lucky stars, as it were. We're dropping in. Oh, you know what? For this mission, maybe I should have changed pilots. We'll tough it out. I'm sure we can make this work. What do we want to do here? Let's see. We could prioritize taking out the Beck here, the Scion. I would love it if we could reposition some of these guys. How about that? Only had to pop my knee back into place, and I was fine walking back. Rig's a regular tough guy, you guys. Just pop your knee back in place and waddle on home. This setup here, I'm trying to figure the best way to approach this. We could take out this one vat. Oh, you know what? That might actually be the play. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to see if this works first of all. Because when we take out the vat, does it or does it not spawn a pool of acid? We're about to find out. It does! Yes! Okay! So if we're gonna spawn a pool of acid, could we then move a unit into the pool of acid? We're going to find out. And if not, at least we can reset the turn. Or you know what? We can find out right now by testing with this guy. It won't let us move him into the acid. Ah. There's some sort of sense of self-preservation there. Darn. They couldn't make it that easy for us. It was the only way I could get back up because it was locked in a crouch. And it hurt for a hot minute. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I think I've talked about before, the worst injury I ever got was when I crushed both of my elbows at the same time. When I was doing deliveries on a truck. And I got them crushed between a very large piece of furniture and the metal, like, base plate at the end of the truck. And that is why we have all of those lovely knuckle redeems now, and why we always end that with the elbow crack that we can always pull off. Fantastic. Ouch indeed, yes. The worst thing was I didn't go to the hospital for it. I figured, well, I could still move the arm around. It's probably not broken. In hindsight, I honestly don't know if it was or not. If they were fractured or what. But yeah, they sure were sore for a little while. Alright, we've neutralized one fella here. We could conceivably just move this guy up, let him take a little bit of extra damage here. So we could do 2 to him here. He'll do 1 to him. Could save us some acid for next turn. What happens if I try to boost into something? Oh, I can fly right over it. Okay. That's the play then. We go boom, neutralize his attack, and then we're gonna plop this guy on a spawn. Deny the enemy. Okay, that's the turn. Acidify himself, okay. A lot of acid going on. Okay, easy play right here. Here's what we're gonna do. Gonna move him into position. They'll attack each other. Who's going first? He's gonna hit him for 5. Okay, and he's gonna knock himself into acid. We are going to boost into the cloud, which is going to give us our health back. Basically a freebie. Then we'll drop a bomb on him, set him on fire. He'll be done by the start of next turn. Oh, geez, I forgot we still have to destroy these acid vats. Okay. Gotta pay attention to that. We gotta get that done within the next 2 turns. Look at that. Synergistic. Okay, he's gonna do 1 damage. How far can I move you? Well, we could get him to take out his own scion. Seems like a useful use of our time and energy. Then we could heal ourselves up here. Remember, we gotta take out this acid vat. If we pop in here, we can boost for 2. There we go. Then we will do some damage. And that'll be the turn. We got fire here, we got acid here, he's going to be taken out. We're going to have 3 spawns, it's going to get a little chaotic, but we're only going to have to survive for 1 more round. So let's see how it all turns out. This guy's effectively dead, because the scion just went down. There goes that extra point of health. We've got an alpha bouncer here. Little more health. Alright, we are going to pop you right here. We'll take a little acid damage. We're just gonna crisscross here. Let them chip away at one another. We'll move into the smoke, so we'll heal ourselves up. Take that guy out, and we're all safe. We're making it home, Space Cadets. How close are we? We need to heal 3 more damage to get that other Chivo. So heal 3 damage on the next mission or the island boss fight. One of the two. It's all coming up, Spaceman. Let's see what we can do here. What do we want our last mission to be? Block 3 spawns? That'll be pretty easy with our movement mech. Defend power plants. Protect coal plant. Kill 5 or fewer enemies. I can't guarantee that we're going to kill less than 5. So it's either go for the high threat, defend power plants, and with less than 4 mech damage. How does this one look? Defend those power plants. Or block 3 spawns. The conveyor belts might actually make that more difficult than the high threat one. Let's give this one a shot. We're gonna risk it. We're going for it. Going all in, Space Cadets. Defend those power plants. There we go. Let's get it started. So less than 4 mech damage. And we're getting a time pod. That's right, Ellie. We gotta risk it for that biscuit. If only we had a time pod. We could get some new pilots, some new abilities. Let's see what we've got in store here. This guy is kind of a nuisance. Because he's going to bounce right into this building here, which is... well, it's not super great. But fire technically triggers first, so we could take him right out were we feeling so inclined. I know you're saying time pod, but it sounds like Tide Pod. You guys don't eat time pods, alright? I know they may look flavorful and delicious, but don't put it in your mouth. Especially when you could be enjoying a Space Slurpee! Now in 3 delicious flavors. Yeah! Alright, how shall we perform here? How shall we set this one up? We can dodge that, we can dodge that. We really just gotta worry about these two. So we can just move him over here, acidify him, move him back into position. Because who's attacking first? He's attacking first. Need an ad campaign for Space Slurpees once you get everything set up? Yes, indeed. Sub-Zero brain freeze. Absolute zero space for brain freeze. Chilled from the depths of space. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna waste this guy. Just like that. We're gonna pick up that time pod. We're gonna move Buddy over here. He's gonna do some blocking for us. That's great. And then I guess we could just do a little bit of damage, right? We could do this. We could do 2 damage and heal ourselves and cancel his attack. We're gonna get acidified. Is it worth it? Or do we want to do 2 damage to that guy? Not take any acid damage, but not get I want to get healed because I'm still striving for that Chivo. So we'll take the acid damage. Don't tell me that it clears acid. Because healing clears all effects. That is... Yo, that's rad. Okay. That's even more powerful than I thought. Cooler than a comet. Visit Harbor Station and get a Space Slurpee today. We are on to something here, Ellie. We're gonna do up a TV commercial, like the like an old '90s Sunny D commercial or something like that. Same sort of style, same vein. Most definitely. Oh, he would have attacked me, but he's gonna die from fire, so I don't worry about it. It's fine. And turn. Look at this. Fire damage. Whiffs his shot. Right, exactly what you were thinking. We're on the same brain length here, Welly. Alright, now as we know, we cannot move these guys into water or other hazards. The game won't let us, because it's a buzzkill. But hey, check this out. We can cancel 2 of these attacks and take out a guy. That's an absolute must-do move. Buddy here's got 1 health left. So here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine. Move like this. Move him onto a block spawn point again. How close are we for that heal? 10. Alright, we need to heal 2 more damage, which means we need to take more damage. Bonus points if you bust through a wall like the Kool-Aid Man. That's what the helmet's for. Keeps us from getting a concussion as we're plowing through drywall. Don't love these. Actually, this is going to work out well. Look at this. I can pop over here, heal, attack, smoke, and heal. There we go. There's the Chivo. Alright, then we can move this feller. Fire him up. We'll move him onto the spawn point. He'll die from fire. He's in smoke. He's going to get hit with the spawn. Boy, this is a pretty powerful team. Except my movement mech is kind of isolated at the moment. But it's the last turn. We don't have to worry about fire damage. We can move over here, pop him out of the way. Basically just fly away here. And look at this, standing on smoke repairs mechs and removes smoke. So if I drop this here, which is going to make smoke adjacent, that would actually clear the fire and heal my other mech. That's something to keep in mind. Remote healing. And that's the mission, you guys. Another successful one. Another flawless victory for Spaceman and the cadets. Now let's pop open that time pod and see what we got. Oh, it's silica. Mech can act twice if it does not move. So this is one of the older pilots. Requires 2 power to activate his effect, though. So not really worth it in the long run, but we do get a reactor core out of it, our first reactor core. And it's time for the island boss. So this is going to be a centipede leader. Before we jump into that, we should do something with that power core that we got, the reactor core. Where do we want to put that? We could increase the range on the thruster. We could increase movement on the smog mech. Increase health on the control mech. That might actually be a good idea. 2 health is kind of dicey. Let's do that for now. Otherwise, I'm feeling pretty confident about this fight. Show me what centipedes do. Centipedes. Launch a volatile mass of goo, applying acid on nearby units and all tiles that it passes through. Okay. So that is going to affect enemy units as well. This might be a pretty easy fight. We're going to go here. We're going to go here, and we're going to go here. I think this is going to be our movement line. Okay, check this out. We want to move him onto the spawn. How much health does he have? He has got 1, 2, that is hard to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like something like 8 or 9 health. Okay. I think we just want to smoke him out then. Move this guy over so that he's blocking a spawn and not targeting any of our buildings. And then drop bombs on him. And then we'll smog him up. Fantastic. And turn. He's on fire, he's taking spawn damage, and we've got acid to work with now. We can move him into the acid. He's going to move himself into the acid. That's fantastic. Even better. Okay, I think we can do... Let's see. At least 2 damage here. And heal ourselves up. Because we can pop like this, do 2 damage, smoke him out. Or do 4 damage, but kill ourselves. But we don't want to do that, no sir. We want to stay alive. That actually did more damage than I had expected. We will move this Firefly to take out a Zone Scion. We will drop bombs on this fellow. That's going to kill him on the next turn because he's taking fire damage. Okay. Level up. Hey, fantastic. What did that give us? Show us here. Opener. What is that ability? Do you want to tell me what that means, please and thank you? What is an opener? Alright. Keep your secrets. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Opener, opener, opener. Am I missing it? I'm missing it. I don't know what it is. We'll look into that in a sec. I just wish that it would list all the effects and such. Okay, we can take out the centipede leader this turn. No problemo. Who's attacking first here? This guy's kind of a problem. Kind of a big problem. Let's heal up. Take him out. There we go. One problem solved. Step 2, we'll intercept here. He'll actually do a little bit of damage to him. That's useful. And then I suppose that will take out the Scion. That'll affect everybody. Good use of resources there. Alright, let's see some damage. Wasting their own guys, love to see it. Love it when we can get some fire on a spawn point. They come in with that burning effect. It's the last turn, so let's just smoke everybody out. Problem solved. Game over. Look at that. Island is done. Completed. Now, show me what opener means. Gain boost and +2 move on the first turn. Okay. Okay. Understood. Due to your efforts, Commander, our success to failure ratio has reversed since your arrival. Permit us to share the fruits of that success with you? Well, I will take it, because we are magnanimous. What do we want here? Do we want Archimedes, who can move again after shooting? It's kind of a good ability. Or do we want to overpower our grid? Or do we want the self-destruct weapon? I think we want some grid defense here. Alright, let's spend rep. Reactor cores cost 3. We can get an additional reactor core by leaving silica behind. But I figure we may as well keep silica. He's closer to leveling up than this guy we have already is, so we'll leave Pierre behind. Keep silica. MB! What's up, Spaceman? How are you doing, MB? You guys? I was thinking about sending y'all off to see MB after the show if he was still performing. MB over here just had his own special 2.0 model debut, you guys. Let's do a little shout out for MB. A lovely, lovely wizard virtual streamer. You guys should definitely check him out. Go check out MB. It was a short stream, short but sweet, of course. I like doing short streams. I always like to keep my shows to under 2 hours or so. And we know that Ellie enjoys MB because we saw her over on the debut stream as well. So look at that, we're already making connections. But yes, everybody check out MB. Fantastic fella. Wanted to hit affiliate? Ah, understandable, understandable. Did you make it? I hope you get there. We'll be doing everything that we can to support you, sir. Tonight we're picking up games that I haven't had time to play for like a month now, as we were working on our latest animated special. It's Into the Breach, which just got an advanced edition update the other month, right before I went on hiatus. So we're picking it up again, right where we left off, trying out new teams, trying out new weapons, trying out new tactics, having a fun time. We'll see once it's processed. Needed one more day, just one more day, you guys. Well, I'm rooting for you. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Is it like FTL? You are astute, sir. So not only is it by the same developers as FTL, but it's the same sort of like roguelike, mission-based sort of idea. Pixely graphics, very stylized. It looks sick. It is sick. I picked up the game when it was briefly free on the Epic Game Store, and after that I ended up getting the full Steam version just so I could track all my Chivos and everything like that. Actually was the first game that I ever 100%ed. Now that it's got this advanced update, I'm behind again. I gotta claw my way back up to that coveted position. Now, we're gonna use some of this corporate reputation we've earned from finishing missions to buy some additional weapons and such. Or maybe some additional reactor cores, which will let us power up abilities that we already have. Alright, do we want a swap mech? No. Do we want a fissure fist? We don't have a prime class mech, so we can't get much use out of that. So, instead, we'll just buy up a bunch of reactor cores, which we can then assign to our existing units. Alright, here's what we want to do. We want to give more health to the thruster mech, because it self-damages. At the same time, may as well give additional range to the thruster mech as well. And then I'm kind of okay with the movement that we're getting out of the smog mech, so we're going to use our last bit to put an additional point of movement onto the control mech, so we can move enemies around a little easier. And that is it for the... I have unspent corporate reputation. Oh, that's right. We gotta spend it. You gotta use it, or you will lose it. So we will pick up an extra point of power grid defense. We're out of here. Okay. We gotta finish one more island before we can try our hand at the final boss fight. Because we're going for a hard mode 2 island run here. Which one do we want to take on? We know we don't want to do the Rust Corporation Island, because that spider leader is an absolute menace. Not super familiar with that leader. I'm sure we can probably take out that beetle, though. Starfish, isn't that what those things are called? I think that's what these ones are. Starfish leader. Otherwise, pretty weak enemies here. Let's go for archive. Okay, where do we want to start here? I like this. We can get a free reactor core out of it if we finish this mission here. We gotta finish 4 missions before we get to the island boss fight. Defend the armored train. Okay, that's a good place to start. Armored train, a lot easier than the regular defend the train mission because, of course, it is armored. Now, the scion on this island is a smoldering scion. Makes it so that enemies can't be set on fire, which isn't a huge concern right now because, well, we do have a unit that sets stuff on fire. It also does regular damage, so I'm not super concerned about it. That seems like a good distribution. Let's get started here. We've got leapers to worry about. They're gonna jump. They're gonna try to web us up. Yep, just like that. Now, I can still break out. That train's gonna kill anything that gets in its way. So, use our move mech to pop him over here. Then, what could we do? Well, we could dip our way out of there. Bam, just like that. Sorry, why did he explode? Oh, they leave fire on death. I see. That's what it is. And we'll drop a shot on this fella here. Level up, fantastic. What did that give us? +1 mech move. That's awesome. This Kai Miller pilot is one of my favorites at this point. Alright, that's the turn. That Scion's gonna get wasted. There we go. So how much damage are we doing here? Let's see. That would actually get through because we're doing 2 damage, so we gotta get him out of the way here. I'll tell you what we can do. Check this out. We can block 2 attacks through smoke. We can cancel 2 attacks just like that. And then we can move this guy into harm's way. We love to do it. We can heal ourselves up there and zip out of the way, do a little damage. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Okay. And then we just got to survive one more turn before the train makes it to the end. We're in the end zone. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, we're targeting buildings. Ooh, that's going to be a bit tricky, isn't it? That won't get through. That would get through. So we need to smoke him out. Put him in harm's way. Okay. Here's what we can do. Sidestep. Smoked. Move into position. He'll attack his own guy. His attack gets cancelled. Otherwise, heal ourselves up. This won't affect it because it's only 1 point of damage and the train is armored. I love it when a plan comes together. Get wrecked. There we go. Well done, Space Cadets. We have got the skills what pay the bills around here. Okay, where to next? High threat detected. Use 3 repair platforms, kill at least 7 enemies, protect the defense labs. Knock mites off the mechs. I would like to get to this one here. Anything that's got like huge amounts of, how you say, corporate defense or corporate reputation points. But we can only do 4, so we got this 1, 2, 3. It'll probably just be these 3 that we do right here. So let's start by knocking off mites and protecting a power generator, because we'll do the easy one first. Maybe we'll get a time pod, get some extra stuff, some goodies. We'll see how it plays out. So they've all got mites. Do mites do damage, or do they just keep us from repairing, or what was it? Tell me about mites. Unit is infected with Vec mites. Damage, fire, acid, freezing, or repairing will remove them. Okay, so we just need to take damage, repair, take fire, acid, or freeze. So we just gotta be affected, essentially. Which can cost us a turn, is the problem. But I tell you what, we can make some cool stuff work here. We can hit that for 3 damage and block a spawn. There go the mites. We're gonna move this fella into range of his own enemy here. Or my own enemy, his own teammate. Do a little bit of damage. He'll still get that attack off. He'll die, not this turn, thankfully, but the next turn, because of that fire damage. Right now he's immune. There we go, now he's on fire. Oh, so he'll actually last 2 turns. I was wrong. My bad, my bad. That's actually kind of terrible then. I need to move him out of the way, and the best way to do that is... We're actually in a bit of a pickle here. I could back up, destroy this rock, move the movement mech into the way, and then how far can we move this guy? We can move him like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can move him 1, 2, 3 or something like that. Which would actually satisfy getting the mechs off of our guy, so that's actually not the worst move. Let's see how that plays out. Destroy that. There go the mechs. The mites, rather. He'll do 2 damage here. That'll be fine. Now, what to do about this guy? So what we're going to do is we're going to stay squatted right here. He's not doing any damage at the moment, so that is fine. Hit me for 2. There we go. Thanks for getting rid of them mites. Then next turn, he'll take himself out because of that fire damage. Don't have to worry about him. That is a solved problem. Okay, we can block both of these guys. Just like this. Cancel both those attacks. I'd love to do 1 damage and take this guy out. Or we could do... Oh no, that's not the right angle. Never mind. What we could do is pop this guy onto the spawn point, do a little extra damage. Don't mind that. Don't mind if I do. There we go. Alright, we just gotta survive 1 more turn. 1 more turn. Hit that fire damage. You know we love to see it. All of our mechs are pretty weak. Pretty weak. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We're gonna survive this one. I can tell already. I think we can basically just sidestep a lot of this. He's gonna die to fire damage, because fire damage activates first. So we sidestep here, sidestep there. We'll heal up, actually. And you know what? Just because we'd like a little extra H or XP, we'll take him out. There we go. Actually, you know what? I think Kai Miller is already, yeah, max level, so that wasn't even worth it. So we end our turn. They whiff their shots. Bing. Bang. And that's the mission. Another successful one. Boy, we're motoring tonight. Okay, up next. Popular hero. Sells for 4 reputation? Oh, that is rad. Silica, you are getting left behind, sir. So normally these pilots only sell for 1 reputation. If I can sell them for 4 and buy some other stuff, yeah, that's a no-brainer, since I never use his ability anyways. Give me some generic goober any day. Okay, this one here. Use 3 repair platforms, kill at least 7 enemies, protect the defense labs. I don't know much about repair platforms. Sorry we didn't have time to fix up your mechs, but hopefully the repair platforms we've left can keep things running. Repair platform. Any unit that steps on this space will trigger the device, fully healing it. Okay. That's pretty rad. Let's get it on. Sorry, did it say any unit, though? It did say any unit. So enemy units can use them as well. So we gotta actually make use of them before the enemy does. And look at this, we spawned without our full health. That's what it meant. That is heinous. Alright, let's find out if this works. If not, we can always reset the turn, since we can do that once per game. Oh, we don't get that extra damage, of course. Because we're not at full health. But Kai doesn't need any of these healing platforms or whatever. Because she's got that technician ability. Okay, we're gonna drop bombs here. We're gonna smoke them up. And fully repair ourselves. Okay, that's great. So it looks like we still took the 1 point. I guess that triggers after the movement. Good to know, good to know. Then we gotta step out of the way here. And we're gonna move you way over here. Or maybe right here, so that you're not bothering anybody at the moment. Remember, we gotta kill at least 7 enemies, so we better get on that. I've really only got 2 damage dealing mechs at the moment. But we're about to see some of them pop off here. Let's see, do 3 damage. Okay. We can move him out of the way, attack his own guy. Very useful, very useful. Then what can we do? We can drop bombs on him. We can take him out so that he actually takes fire damage. Yeah, that's actually what we'll do. Take him out, smoke him out. So you're attacking here. Wasting him. Fantastic. Bombing, smoking. And that is 2 enemies down. It's about to be 3. So we're not seeing any more spawns, are we? Okay, here we go, here we go. Alright, we're gonna have enough enemies to deal with. How far can we move you, fella? Can't move these guys through ourselves, because we're still technically enemies. Alright, good to know. Could move this guy onto a spawn point. That might not be the best idea. Actually, I think the best idea... Oh, no, I was wrong. Nope. Trying to think how we can maximize all of this in 2 turns. We gotta kill 4 enemies in 2 turns. We've got 3 on the field, 2 spawning. And I've still got to stand on another repair platform. So it looks like we might have to take a risk at losing one of these buildings. At least one of them. Look at this, we can clear that away. We can move this guy over here. He'll waste his own guy. Oh, but not before I get hit? Ooh, okay. We're gonna reset the turn then. We get to do that once per mission. Gotta pay attention to the order of operations here. So this guy's gonna attack, then him, then him. Alright, I think there's only one thing to do here then. Hit that guy for 2. And cancel that attack. Hit this guy for 2 and fire. We'll at least have him done in 2 turns when this round is over. And then we will move this feller. Ooh, do we want to get him to attack his own guy? Interesting. Or do we want to block a spawn? No, we want to get him to attack his own guy. That way, we've at least got assurances that we can probably get this objective done. Look at that, XP all around. Resisted! That's what we love to see. We got that 25% grid defense, so we got a 1 in 4 chance anytime that something is attacking one of these buildings that we will survive the attack. And that turned out to be the case. We got it. We nailed it. Okay, we got to kill 7 enemies. We've got 4, which means we need to kill 3 this turn. He's going to die on his own. This guy's kind of blocked in. Pretty sure I can fly over mountains, so I guess we can probably get this guy here then. Yeah, okay, perfect. So that's 3, and we've got the repair platform. He's gonna die on his own. We just gotta move out of the way here. And then last guy, he's only got 1 HP. Take him out. That makes 6. Repair for good measure. And we'll let the fire damage take its effect. That's 7. There we go. Close one, but we managed to do it. Last turn victory. We love to see it. We got 1 core available. What could we use it for? At the moment, not too much. Maybe we ought to just save up instead. Would love that more smoke. Or the +2 damage. That's actually pretty killer. I think we're going to be pretty kitted out by the time that we get to the final fight here. Alright, last one. End with 8 spaces on fire. Alright, we've got a lot of trees. They catch fire when you attack, so we might be able to make that work. Otherwise, we could go for a satellite launch one. That's a safer victory option, no doubt. I think we'll try for this one. We'll still get the 2 corporate reputation. 25% grid defense is already pretty rad. I mean, I've gone into final fights with like 40% grid defense before. But 25% is still pretty decent. Alright, we gotta prioritize taking out you. You, sir. This little scion here. And we get a time pod. Delicious, delicious time pods. Okay, we got the opener. Are you sure that we can't make him walk into the water? Darn. Could just move him out of the way, though, if we really wanted to. I got nothing that knocks people back. That's what I don't love. But we can pick up the pod and do some decent damage here to start. We can take him out. And can we can't move him around to me. That is kind of terrible. All right. But here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Move him into block. Now we're blocking 2. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, I committed his move. All right, we're resetting. Forgot, if you commit the move, it screws you over, unfortunately. You could do 4 damage to this guy, actually. That's kind of rad. Not gonna lie. But we won't pick up the time pod. We'll get the pod. We'll move him, and we will smoke this guy out. That's what we're gonna do. There we go, and heal ourselves back up. Fantastic. Even though we were already at full health, but you know what? I'll take it. We're blocking spawns. We're gonna get a lot more spawns, probably, in the future. Always seems to be the case. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to move you right here. Enemy actions are going to go before these, huh? How far can I move you? Unfortunately, not all that far. Okay, maybe that's not going to work then. We can waste this guy, get him in the way of this rocket launch. It's going to kill everything that's surrounding it. And then we will do a little bit of damage. Smoke him out. Walk you in here. Okay. Nice and safe. Still got the Scion up and operational, but we can fix that. This guy could be a problem. Always popping those rocks up for its attacks. Hey, but look at this. Lucky us. Can take him out, smoke him out. A lot of enemies here to worry about. Let's see, you're on fire. Alright, we're risking attacks to buildings here no matter what. But he's only going to do 1 point, and he's going to take this guy out on his own, so I think we leave him be. We let that issue sort of resolve itself. As for these 3, let's see here. Definitely got to take him out. He's doing the most damage. Take him out with the jet. And this guy, well, we could pop him down here, I suppose. Let's make it happen. Or you just put him into the smoke. That would work too. Alright, wasted. You can just kinda, yeah, hang out in the smoke. Attack gets cancelled. Fingers crossed that we don't take damage. Ah, we lost one. Okay. No matter though, we can take him out with the artillery this turn. As for these guys, smoke and smoke. I think that's a go-to move. Smoke him out here. Move you into the smoke, and take you right out. Look at that. A little bit of fire damage, and rocket launches. Another successful victory. And that's going to take us onto another island boss fight, you guys. We win this, and we get to go to the final island. And a pre-reactor core. Love to see it. Let's give ourselves more smoke. Everything's coming up, Spaceman. Alright, we gotta destroy the Starfish leader and protect the corporate tower. Remind me again what Starfish do, because they are a new enemy type. Damage 4 oblique tiles and push 4 others. Oh, that's actually super gross. That's a lot of damage and a lot of range. That's affecting everything in the 8 squares around it. Okay, priority 1 then. Take out that Starfish. Let's get to it. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of health. I think we can actually take it out in 1 turn then. If we do this. We can actually do 4 damage. That's right, because we got that boost. Okay. Even better then. But I only want to do 3, I think. Because we can apply 3, well, 2 damage and fire. Which will pop off before he gets a chance to attack that building. Then if I just hit him for 3, 1, 2, 3 damage, I can use the movement mech here to walk this guy onto the spawn point. And I think that is the perfect little plan. There we go. Okay, major objective done on the first turn. That's pretty rad. That's pretty sweet. And we just got to survive for 4 turns, protect the corporate tower. That's building over here. Now there's one more achievement that we haven't gotten on this team, which is move enemies with control shot 120 spaces in 1 game. I think the only way that we would get that to work is if we were going for a 4-island run. We're only doing a 2-island run tonight because even 2-island runs take enough time. Kieran with the stretch and the hydrate. Thank you, sir. I really do need it. And Space Cadets, of course, if you've got liquid nearby, join in. Clink, clink. Enjoy. We're just sipping on water at the moment. And Kieran wants that knuckle redeem. All right, bud, you got it. I bet you we got some real juice in the chamber here for you, Kieran. I haven't cracked these all night. All right, here we go. Here's the main hit. Ooh, yeah. Coming out swinging. Always with the knuckles. Here we go with the thumbs. I got it for you. Bam. Bam. There we go. I'll give you the tips. Ooh, that's good stuff. And the other hand. Ah, that's great. Alright, and of course it wouldn't be a complete knuckle redeem without the elbows, so here you go, sir. Ooh, that's the left side. Ooh, and there's the right. Always a pleasure, Karen. I'm glad somebody appreciates that redeem. Now, how to deal with a problem like aliens. We can move this fella over one space, take out his own dude. That would be great. That would be amazing. That would be swell. Ooh, I've got a plan. Check this out. Oh no, it doesn't do as much damage as I thought. Oh, but we can boost past him. That's great, because check out what happens now. We go like this. Bam. We move fella into position here. Clears that smoke. Lets us attack like this. Boom. Heals up everybody surrounding him. And he's on fire. He's going to be done by the next turn. Oh, that's actually kind of a shame now, isn't it? Because now I can't use him to take this guy out. But you know what? We'll just consider it a happy little accident. Sounds so painful? No, it's actually, you know, just kind of natural. I've talked about why my elbows make that noise. But no, there's really no pain involved. Luckily. I should say luckily. For all the bizarre misadventures that led up to that. Okay, we've got scions. That's not so great. Let's move you over here. Gonna put you here. Want to move you into the position here to get murked by your own man. And we'll stomp on a spawn point and take out this guy who's threatening. And we just got one more turn to go, you guys. And then it's off to the races. The big fight. The big finale. What shall we do here? We can dodge this. We can... Suppose we can't dodge that. We can smoke him out. Actually, we can smoke both of these guys. There we go. Canceling attacks. Love to see it. Who needs experience points? Cinnabar still needs experience points. So let's do a bunch of damage. Aw, darn. Not enough. We'll end turn at least. And that is it for the fight. We're off to the final island. Time to see what they got in store for us. It's the big bad fight. And what bonus are they going to give us this time for our flawless victory? Abe, we could get Abe, who is armored. We're going to go for him, yeah, because we're leaving Silica behind. Silica, get lost. I'm selling you for parts. I'm selling you for scrap. Which means... Actually, I want to put Abe in the thruster mech. It's going to negate some of that damage that gets done to him. So, Cinnabar, you get to go in the control mech. Now, we got 13 reputation points to spend here. Let's see, what do we got? Prime class weapon. Fire a huge missile. That damages in a large cone shape. Yo. Self-damage too. That's pretty expensive since we don't have a prime class mech. We'd have to spend more for it. Overload the grid. causing a building to damage and push an adjacent tile. Interesting. We're about to go into the final fight, though. I wonder if that still works with power pylons. I'm gonna guess that it does. We could be doing up to 3 damage. To stuff that's just hanging out next to pylons. That would actually be really useful. Or we could deploy a tank that gets acid. As much as I like acid, I think we're gonna go for, let's see, who can actually make use of that? Just the control mech or the thruster mech, huh? Alright, how much is that gonna cost? It cost me 2. Plus, I'm gonna need more reactor cores. How can we kit ourselves out here? Let's see. Extra damage, so that's gonna cost us 3, which is gonna be 9. Let's get that done first. So extra damage for the smog mech. That's going to be our huge heavy hitter. So we can afford 1 more core. If only we had a couple more. Corporate reputation. We could have made something cool work there, I guess. I guess we'll just give extra health to, or extra movement to Kai. Movement's probably better for Kai, since Kai self-heals. And then we will buy 1 more point of grid power so that we don't lose anything. You know what? 4 is decent movement for artillery anyways. Maybe we ought to give extra movement to Abe. So he can position better. Because he zips around all the time. You don't want to get him isolated. Let's do that. We're leaving the island, and here it is, the Volcanic Hive. We're going to the last final stand, you guys. What really sucks is that I don't really have any mechs that can push stuff around. Just the movement mech. And it's not really a push, so I can't push anything into water or lava or anything like that, which is usually a really great utility to have. For example, when I know that a lava flow is going to open up here or something, I could push them onto the tile ahead of time. In this case, can't make it work. Okay, I am all kitted out here. What is this guy gonna do? Scorpion leader webs all targets, deals massive damage to adjacent tiles. Okay, well, what's massive damage? 2, and it pushes. Hyperion Live! Hey man, I love this game. Yo! One of my all-time favorite games. Welcome to the show. So nice to see you. The Vector Spaceman Show with your host, Vector Spaceman. Welcome aboard. Into the Breach has got to be one of my all-time favorite little puzzle tactic strategy games ever created. It was the first game that I ever 100%ed in achievements on Steam. It just got a big update the other month. I love it so much. I had to put it down like a month ago just to work on some personal projects, but we're back at it. We're trying to finish up the game with the new mechs, the new pilots, the new stratagems, all this good stuff. New enemies. I've been enjoying it so much. We're currently using the... what are these guys called? Does not tell me the name of the squad. Darn. The ones that heal themselves with smoke. Whatever those ones are. We just unlocked them. Fantastic so far. Really enjoying it. This control mech, so useful. Thinking we're going to move him down here. Get in the way. Because check this out. Here's what we can do. Control mech can move him right here, say. Take out our own guy, or his own guy. We can do a little extra damage here. Or do we want to smoke out some of these other guys? That's a question. I just didn't want to put him right here because I know it's going to push it into the pylon, and with my 25 grid defense, we really can't afford to lose any pylons right now. We're doing a 2-island run on hard mode with this new team. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. Otherwise here. We could hit him for 2 and smoke him out, which would be great. And then we could... I guess we'll just smoke this guy out. Just like that. Popping down smoke that we can use to heal ourselves later, mind you. Do a little bit of damage. We've got Abe in the cockpit there, so we're not going to take any damage from that, which is fantastic. Alright, kill your own guy. We've got lava on the field, but we can't really make use of it. Alright, a lot of enemies bunched up down there. Can we reposition them? Or do something? Let's see. Push him into the smoke. Gonna go play Minecraft. Hope you have a good Hey, thanks so much. And look at this, our latest and greatest space cadet. Thank you so much. Hyperion Live. I hope we get to see you again real soon. Enjoy your game. Enjoy your evening. It's our last stream of the week, but we'll be back next week right here at our usual time, weeknights at 8 p.m. right at Harbor Station. And of course, you can always check out the Vector Spaceman schedule over on our Twitter page, so you never ever miss a show. But thanks for dropping by. Have yourself a great rest of your night. We're going to struggle through this fight here, methodically, trying to maximize our chances. Alright, he wants to run in here. I'm almost tempted to let him do it. Oh, but you know what? If I can move this guy down here, he'll actually get pushed, start attacking his own guy. Maybe there is wisdom to this. Alright, so Control Mech is absolutely going to have to push this guy. Make him walk down here. So this is interesting. I can't make him walk through our own units, but of course I can make them walk through their units, which makes sense when you think about it. So do I want to attack these 3 or do I want to attack these 3? That's the question. That is the question. Who else can I take out here? I can do 4 damage to this feller, which is pretty slick. And then what's this guy sitting at? Sitting pretty at 4 health. I may yet be able to... Let's see how this works. If I walk him through here... Oh, it's only going to do 2 damage to him? Bit of a shame, bit of a shame. That's alright. Because this guy's going to do a little extra once he gets pushed. Let's see how this plays out. Check this. Those instant kills coming in hot. Good hit, good hit. Oh no, but it cancels the attack, that's right. Alrighty, alrighty. These guys are getting tricky. Let's see. Gotta do something about that. What do they call it? Scion Tyrant. That's right. Alright, well, I can take this guy out, smoke these other two. Then we'll just have to worry about these two attackers here. What could we do? What could we do to remedy that? Well, once we smoke this guy out, we could actually move this scarab down here, which would then target him, who's only got 1 health left, take him right out. That would work, that would work. So let's smoke these guys. That'll free up our control mech. We can move you. Now you're targeting there. We can pop over here. We can do enough damage to take him out. And we'll sit on that spawn point for the last turn. Let's see some self-inflicted damage here. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, we got some kill tiles. Ooh, this is not great. Kinda trapped here. We could shoot behind and smoke him out. That might be all that we can do. So if we stop here and pop off like this, unfortunately that only does 1 damage, so we don't want to do that. Instead, take a little bit of fire damage for the price of killing this unit. Then we'll walk you onto a kill tile. That will technically pop off before he gets a chance to attack. Smoke out this guy, and that's going to be it. We didn't lose any defense, and we get to go to round 2 of the fight. We're going deep into the hive. Here it comes. Now, thankfully, we heal all of our health before we drop down. I don't know if the same is still true for this new, like, nightmare difficulty mode that they've added. But thankfully, between sections here, they always give us our health back. Now drop us that bomb. Let's go. Time to blow this place and go home. Okay, we've got some kill tiles. These guys are the worst, these blobbers here, I believe is what they're called. They keep dropping bombs all over the place. Yeah, Alpha Blobber. I want to get rid of him ASAP. So we could put him on that rock tile. That would be grand. That would be swell. That would be slick. Because look how much damage that does. It's out of bounds. Now our bomb has 4 health, so technically we could tank the shot, and we might have to, given the situation that we're in. Now I can park it like it's hot here. Do 4 damage and fire, that'll take him right out. Yep, I'm committed to that. Alright. Now, I just want to kill this guy. We just have to do it. We're going to risk a hit here, a 1 point of damage. We're going to get rid of this blobber action. Take 2 damage to our bomb. As long as we don't take another hit, we don't have to be worried. Here we go. Hit me with that fire damage. Thank you. Rocks fall, everyone dies. Yep, 2 damage. Resisted! We love to see it. Lock at enemies. Okay, that Tyrant Scion has got to go. If I had the proper tone, I could take this guy out, but he's a little stuck, isolated up there. Okay, the tentacles, the unit here will die and the tile will turn into lava. We could probably drop this Hornet leader onto one of those. Could we also take out that Tyrant? Looks like we could. Oh no, we can't get close enough. We gotta be right up close and personal to get some of these kills. Well then, what can we do? I guess we gotta hit it from range then, huh? That'll work. That'll work. And then we could take this feller out. Here's what we do. Bing. Move you. Bang. Bong. Just like that. And then next turn we'll worry about this digger over here. So where are our spawn points? We're going to see 3 more spawn in. Ooh, we lost 1 point. Just got 3 rounds to go, though. We're still in this fight. 2 rounds, sorry. We're transitioning between rounds here. He's gonna keep chipping away at us until we take him out, huh? All right, I think we can survive it. Can we move rocks? We cannot move rocks. All right. We're going to end our turn there. We're going to take 1 more point of damage. He's going to burn up. There we go. Love to see it. And we just got to survive the 1 round. I think we got this in the bag. It's another victory for Spaceman and his cadets. So we could even just tank this 1 point of damage here, huh? This guy's got to go. Let's see. 3 damage, 1 damage. We're actually getting kind of risky here. But here, check this out. We can smoke him out. He'll do at max 1. He'll do 1 to us. And then we'll take this guy out with the fire. Yeah, it'll be mighty close, huh? But since we only got to survive the 1 round, I mean, that's it. That's game. Look at that, with 1 point of health left on the bomb. Oh, it's another successful run, you guys. Another successful Into the Breach stream. We love to see it. What a fantastic game, you guys. Always love showing it off. Fantastique, look at this. Another stellar victory for our intrepid mechs. Victory, thanks to the valiant efforts of Abe, Isamu, Kai Miller, and Cinnabar. Look at all those island lives protected. And who are we going to take with us to the next timeline? Why, Kai Miller, of course, because that is some pretty stacked abilities right there. We're going to take that. And the next mech that we're going to try out, the next squad, is going to be the Heat Sinkers. Ooh, sounds like it's going to be a variation of the Flame Behemoths or something like that. I wonder what new fire-based mechanics we're going to get to play around with. Advancement in heat transferal technology allows these mechs to absorb fire to power their weapons. Okay, so presumably pick fire blocks up off the field and employ them in creative new ways. Well, that sounds like a grand old time, but that's going to be for our next stream, you guys. You did it! Yeah, we did it! Leo, how you doing? Congrats on the win. Oh, it was always assured, wasn't it? I mean, look at this. All of these new teams that we've got, we've beaten them all on 2-island hard mode. And I'm starting to think, I'm not sure what's harder. Beating it on 4 islands where you get more chance to build up power, or beating it on 2 islands where I guess the difficulty of enemies doesn't ramp up as fast. Either way, it makes for a nice length of stream. All right, let's get on out of here, you guys. It's time to close off the show. Let's head on back to the station here. Here we are. Well, thanks so much, you guys, for tuning in tonight, for keeping Spaceman company as we're playing games. Hope you all enjoyed. Listen to me ramble and and ha and think things over. It's a more cerebral type of game. Sometimes you gotta think through your movements if you want to survive. Have a good night. Likewise, Ellie. I hope you have a fine evening. But of course, we're not just going to close out the show cold turkey. We're going to check who's working tonight, what friends of the show are streaming themselves, so we can go say hello, keep this party rolling. Let's see here. Who's doing stuff? Oh, it looks like friend of the show. Okay, that's what we're going to do then. That sounds like a good idea. Let me set that up and we'll get ready to rock. Raid, doing some raids. How do you spell? We're gonna go see Big Rig of the Nova Swarm, who looks like he's playing some Subnautica. Sounds like a fun time. What could be more deadly and dangerous than the depths of space? Why, the depths of our own oceans. We'll see what he's up to. But as for us here at the station, you guys, we're going to call it quits. So, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in tonight, wherever and whenever you are. You can join us again next week. We'll be back for some more Spaceman content. Same usual time, same usual place, 8 p.m. Eastern, weekdays, right here at Harbor Station. Of course, if you want to stay up to date with all of our scheduling so that you never ever miss a show, then be sure to follow the Vector Spaceman Show on Twitter, YouTube, and right here on Twitch. We'll catch you on the other side, Space Cadets. And of course, no matter what life throws your way, good luck and Godspeed. We'll catch you next time, everybody. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you again real soon. Now stick around for that raid, because we're about to send you off for some more great content for your evening. Tell them Spaceman sent you. So long, everybody. We'll see you again later.